Alright, so I did make a barbecue video, but I'm missing some clips, so we're gonna barbecue again today. And I just wanted to get on here live and show you guys what I do to prepare to be able to smoke some meat. Alright, first thing first, I cleaned the pit out, and I did that yesterday, so I already got all of that done. I put a piece of dry wood in here. This is pecan, so I put a piece of pecan wood in there, and I put it over in this area towards the outside of the pit. And the reason I put it to the outside of the pit because it's gonna be the one that produces more heat than the wet pieces of wood. And I'm gonna angle the camera. So I have soaking some wet pieces of wood. Hey y'all, so this is apple wood, pecan wood, and some more apple wood. So I use two different types of wood when I'm doing it. All right, so we got some lighter fluid, and of course we got our Kings for charcoal. We got some pecan chips. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, fam subscribers. We almost at 500. We're at 496. Whoop, whoop. Alright, so I got that in there. I put some lighter fluid on it. And I like for the baby to burn. Burn, baby, burn. Hold on, come up out of these. And I move everything. There you go. Alright. Set it on fire. And I want it to burn, so there you go. Get the fire going real good is what I do. Then I take a piece of wet wood. So I'm grabbing, this is apple, so I'm put a piece of apple, but I always like to do it like this. I like to put the wet pieces of wood towards where I'm gonna lay my meat. And the reason I do that is because that dry piece of wood is gonna give me some heat. This wet piece of wood is gonna produce more smoke, all right? Which is what I'm wanting when I'm barbecuing. I want more smoke, all right? So I'll let y'all get in here so y'all can see what I'm talking about. We back over here so you can see. So you're gonna put the dry piece of wood out there because that's gonna produce your heat, a lot of heat, and then the wet, that's gonna produce the smoke. And then you get the charcoal. I layer the charcoal like in the center. So what the charcoal is gonna do is, like, you got this piece of wood here on fire, that's gonna help ignite that wood, and then everything is a go. And then I smoke the pit out. Like I said, I smoke the pit out for at least 90 minutes, a whole hour and a half is what I'm gonna do. All right, y'all, so I like to use liquid smoke. You don't have to use a whole lot. A little bit goes a long way. But remember, we are using apple and pecan wood, so that's gonna smoke it out as well. This just takes it to a whole nother dimension. That's all I'm saying. And the flavor I always purchase is natural hickory. So we got pecan wood smoke, apple wood smoke, and natural hickory liquid smoke is what we have going on. So I got 3 slabs of pork ribs. These are not beef, they are pork. So you can do this to beef. You just have to marinate a little while longer and tenderize and stay on there forever, because beef is a really hard meat to tenderize. All right, so the next thing I'm putting on there is onion powder. Granulated onion is what we're putting on there. So make sure I get a lot of that on there, because like I said, this is 3 slabs. All right, so we're gonna put in some paprika, Spanish style. You don't need a whole lot of, well, a little bit more. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. Alright, and some granulated garlic powder. Gotta have that. Get that on there. Yeah, I know it look like a lot right now, right? Because it's all piled up on the first one. And then, I'm rude. Y'all already knew what I was shaking. Martin seasonal. So, gotta get some of that on there. That just literally, Martin seasonal takes all of your food to a whole nother level. Literally all of it. I don't care what you use this stuff in. It's the bomb. Alright. Then I will be using my favorite, my all-time favorite, my buddy, kicking freaking chicken. Kick to the chick. You feel me, baby? Little kick to the chick. You know what I'm saying? So I like to put that on there. So, yep. What kicking chicken does is spice it up for me. You can use Creole seasoning if you want, but this is what I'm doing. Some people use mustard and all of that, but I do not. I don't have to use mustard. I do use mustard on my fish though. Yeah, baby. That takes it to a whole nother level. Alright, then I rub it in. Yeah, I rub the meat. Rub it into the meat really well. And usually I you can let this marinate overnight. And that just seals, oh my God, when I tell y'all flavor to the bone, flavor to the goddamn bone. But you can also just season it and put it right on the pit. You still gonna get some flavor to the bone. It just probably won't be so as pronounced as it would if you let it marinate overnight. Alright, so you want to make sure that your meat is totally 100% covered. And I try to make sure that it's covered on both sides. The liquid that I'm using, because you put all those dry ingredients in there, so I use the liquid smoke instead of water. You can use water if you want, but I use liquid smoke. And then I rub it into the meat just like that on both sides. Okay. And then of course we already got the pit going, so let's go ahead and head downstairs. Oh, but before we do, we got some pork chops. I forgot about the pork chops. Lord. Alright, let's just do it like that. But then I rinse them again, so let's slap these pork chops on there too. It's all pork, right? It's all pork. Alright, for the pork chop, we're gonna do the same seasoning. The exact same freaking seasoning. Why I only got 2 pork chops? Don't ask no questions. Alright, put some seasoning all on there. Both sides. Because for my pork chop, I don't want my pork chop to, I want my pork chop to be just straight up smoke. You know what I'm saying? I want pork chop to be, well, yes I do. I like spice. I would say I don't want it to be spicy, but that's a lie. That's a lie. Alright. Hit you up like that. And these are the thick cut pork chops. They are beautiful. See that? See how pretty that piece of meat is? You probably can't see it because I'm holding it. But see how nice and thick that pork chop is. See that? Nice thick pork chop. Alright, let's go get them on the pit, baby. Alright, so this is what our pit look like when it's smoked that. Lots and lots of smoke. Actually, it could be more, but we're gonna rock with this. Our wood, our wet wood is on fire. And the longer you keep the lid up, the more heat is going to produce. Can y'all see? Without me being in the way. Yep. Alright. So when you got that going on, like that right there, I'll take another piece of wet wood and put it on top. And I take sprinkles of water. Just a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little. Just like little sprinkles of water to kind of settle the fire down. Just like that. I don't want to put the fire out. I just want to turn the fire down. That's all I'm trying to do. Alright, then put my grate back where it needs to be. Alright. So I got a couple of thick cut pork chops that we're gonna put on here. So I'm gonna put these up top because I want them to get smoked out. Then I'm gonna put a slab here and a slab there. And actually I can get all 3 slabs on here if I turn them like that. My only problem is I got heat over there and I don't want one end to cook. So we're just gonna do 2 slabs and then I'll add the other slab after the pork chops get done. Alright, so do it like that and got that. Alright, let's check on our pork chops. And get some sauce on. Alright, our pit is a little hot right now. It's so just a little bit of water in there, just a little bit, just to calm that down. Alright. Our pork chops are ready to come out. As you can see, it's seared around the edges, just like we like. So I'm gonna flip it over because this side is not cooked like I want. I want it to get that beautiful mark like that one does. Ooh, it's nice and juicy. I can tell you that. Look at all that juice coming out of there. Y'all see that? You see it? There you see it? Drip, drip, drip. Alright, so let's let that char a little bit on the other side. With these ribs turned over. They are nowhere near done. Literally, at all. Alright. They got a long ways to go. A long ways to go. Alright, so we're just gonna let them keep going. Let's put this other wet wood in there. Sorry, crossing over here. I'm gonna put this other piece of wet wood in there, just like that. Alright, and let it keep. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, let's throw this other slab on there. Check on these. Alright, they are beautiful. Look at that bark on there. Y'all see that? They look burnt, right? But they ain't nothing. They not. See that beautiful bark? Man. Just let them stay on there. See that bean they have? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Ooh, boy, cut these things nice and tender. Actually, I could take them off of there. I'm gonna leave them on there just a little bit longer. See that juice coming out of there? You see that? See that juice? Do you see that? Woo! I almost lost it. Alright, let me get that back on there. Let's get the little bit of garlic powder, granulated garlic powder, into our hamburger meat. Just a little bit, about a tablespoon and a half. We're gonna also add in some salt and pepper. Okay, this is sea salt, so I'm gonna put a little sea salt in there, just a little bit, a teaspoon, I would say, a little bit more, like a teaspoon or so, and some cracked black pepper. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit more, just a little bit, because that stuff is strong. And you can also use pink salt if you would like. And I'm going to put in some Italian herb seasoning. Some Italian herb seasoning that I got from Sam's. Okay. A teaspoon or a tablespoon of that. That should suffice. That should be good. That should be good. And make sure that this is sauteing. I can crank the heat up on that. I don't want to overwork my meat, so I'm just making like a little hole down in the center. And those seasoning, because when I get ready, I'm gonna press all the seasoning and everything together. That has not enough seasoning in there. They don't have enough seasoning in there, so we're gonna put some more garlic powder. I don't want them salty because remember, we are gonna smoke them. We're putting them on the barbecue pit, so they're gonna have smoke going through them as well. So, y'all know we got sea salt in there. I'm a little leery. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of Creole. Just a little bit, less than a teaspoon. And I do mean a little bit because we do have salt and pepper. And I don't want to mess them up. I don't want no salty hamburger patty. Alright. So now we're just waiting on our onion and our bell pepper. Because once we finish sauteing, we're going to add that to the mix, and then we're going to mix it up, form our patties, and then we're going to put them on the barbecue pit. And let that smoke go through them and through them and through them. Alright, so we got a slab of ribs left on the pit, so let's see how they are doing, and then put our hamburger patties on there. Alright. Oh, they are gorgeous. Oh, they gorgeous. I'm gonna give y'all an up close to that. Alright, so I'm going to put the patties on the top rack, so the fat, when it renders off, it just drips down in there. But I don't want it dripping on top of my ribs, so I'm going to move it over. There we go. And put this one down here. As a matter of fact, put both down here. Here we go. Alright. Now, let me bring y'all up close to the ribs. Alright. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Ooh. Baby. Do y'all see that? Alright, that's all I mean, you know, I just wanted y'all to look at that fire. See, when you keep the lid up, that's what happens. You see what I'm saying? That's what happens. So I'm just gonna close it down and give it a few. It'll go down, but you see it's raising the temp real fast. Like, I'm not gonna play with my meat like that. Alright. That's why we got this jug of water. And the ashes will fly, so don't worry about that. Because when you close the lid back down and the ashes fly over onto your meat, it just, watch, it'll be gone. It'll be gone. It'll be gone. Alright. Going away, it ain't all the way gone, it's going away. But anyway, if you're looking, it ain't cooking. That's the rule. If you're looking, it ain't cooking, and you make the fire go high like I'm doing. So I'm gonna pour water on the outside of the pit to cool it down. See, that cools it down some. And if you got a water hose, you could just hose it off. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, let's check on our meat. Woohoo! Them hamburgers are beautiful. I just want to get some grill marks on the other side. Wow, and they still juicy. And them ribs, they ready to come out of there. They nice and juicy. Hot. Pretty. Alright, we get to take pictures with all of this. Alright. I'm gonna let it keep smoking, but y'all can see how pretty they are. Bring it up closer. See? And yeah, I got a hot piece of meat in mine. But there you go. Smoke hamburger off the pit. Not a smoker or a grill, but off the pit. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell and the like and share it out.